Hi, I'm Veronica. Coming up, we take one last look at Chrysler Museum's Cars, Trees, and Traditions. Head to Rochester for their big bright light show, and then we do a little last-minute holiday shopping at the Village of Rochester Hills, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
The Walter P. Chrysler Museum in Auburn Hills is decking its displays with nostalgia for cars, trees, and traditions. Now, this exhibit features vintage Christmas trees paired with vehicles from that era. So stick around because we're going to get our own private tour. So Jim, tell me about this exhibit we've got going on here.
Well, it's a wonderful exhibit. It's called Cars, Trees, and Traditions, and we've had this since 2004, and it just draws a great number of people out, and it focuses on trees through the decades, and really parallels a lot of the decades that we have here in terms of cars that are represented.
So how many decades does it span?
Well, we start in the early 1900s and go through to the late 1900s. And it really just gives a broad overview of everything that the visitor can see in terms of traditions over the past.
So it's a really neat vintage Christmas tree display.
It is, yeah. And you know, every time somebody goes through, they always talk about stories that relate to their time period or generation. And you'll see them also looking at just some of the decorations that we have set out as well. They'll say, gee, maybe we'll try that when we're at home.
Well, it feels so festive in here. I can't wait to start and look at all the trees.
Oh yes, it's a wonderful opportunity for visitors to come out and celebrate the season. And Jim Barry, he's going to be able to take you on a tour now and explain about the influence of the car during the holiday season as well.
Okay, well,
all right.
I'll talk to Jim, and thank you, Jim.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
So Jim, what exactly is the visitor going to get out of this Christmas tree display?
You know, visitors mark their time in the family by cars, what car you had at Christmas, and by what was on the tree and what you got. Even if they don't own a Chrysler car or participated in Chrysler history, they can remember their station wagon that went to pick out the live tree at the used car lot and put it on top, and how scrawny it was.
So these panels down here kind of give you a sense of what was going on in
You get a taste
Christmas.
of what was going on in Detroit, in the nation, and how Christmas has changed and our perceptions of it changed.
You guys have done a great job of displaying it, but I'm going to look at some of the trees specifically. Now, John is going to be my guide for that.
John's our tree guru.
All right. Well, I'm out to see John. Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
So, John, it must have been a lot of fun researching all these different trees and eras.
Oh, it was. It was.
We start with what, here in the mid-20s?
Well, this is our 1924 tree, and it's paired with our 1924 Chrysler, a prototype of one of the first Chrysler models. Today, we do things a lot busier, a lot fuller. But for 1924, this was very opulent.
This was it, and so then all these ornaments are from that
period.
And then the presents, are the presents also indicative of the times?
Yes, yeah, the presents under each tree are indicative of the financial conditions of the times.
So this was the harder times. Was the popcorn a sign of making your own garland?
Yes, it was more of a homespun thing. It had been done before the Depression, but it was a very popular thing to do because it was inexpensive to do.
And so what year is this?
1934.
Oh, wow, look at all the presents under this one.
It's post-war time. It's 1948, the war is over, everyone's back to work, and it was a good Christmas time for everyone, and their trees reflected that.
Yeah, the tree is huge comparatively to the other sizes.
The tree is huge. It's what we call fat and happy.
Fat and happy.
Yes, and the decorations, the reflectors and everything really speak of that era.
You've given me some tips for this Christmas.
Feel free to use them.
Well, this one's really pretty. This is
This, 1956, mid-50s. These are shiny bright ornaments named after the company that really popularized and mass manufactured them. We also have the sugar cube lights on this.
I love those
Lots of tinsel and many presents under the tree.
This tree is really quite beautiful. Tell me about these.
Aluminum tree. This was a purely American thing, and it's an expression of our industrial might, our technological innovation that we could just completely abandon the natural tree and make something so unabashedly man-made and shiny. And then these color wheels were the accessory you had to have with it and to change colors.
And this is again what we're in the mid-60s?
Early 60s and mid-60s, yeah.
Was when this was the biggest
1957,
craze.
they introduced them in 1957, but they really caught on in the 60s and were huge.
This is just a fantastic display. Well, these ornaments are very ornate.
These are from the mid-70s, and these were handmade.
Now this tree has special meaning to you because
This tree was my parents' tree.
It's your
I
parents'
got
tree.
presents under this from 1968 until I grew up and moved out of the house, and even after then.
That's fantastic. And I love the television that it's sitting next to.
This is the birth of people at home following decorating trends and taking it up to that level. This is the mid-80s, 1984. This is just a very opulent tree to express those times. It's paired with the minivan.
Oh, there's even a Hudson's bag in the minivan.
This is the very first minivan ever produced. Lee Iacocca himself drove it off the line.
So now we're down in the garage where there are
Yes, we are.
themed trees, correct?
Yes, this is a lady's tree for a lady's car. This is the 1955 Dodge La Femme. It was a vehicle that was geared towards the fairer sex. This is just a Rhapsody in red. We've got this gorgeous 1968 Dodge Charger, and it just asked for a red tree.
My tree is red and white, so I'm very
is
partial
it?
to the red. It's beautiful. Well, John, thank you for showing me and giving me the lowdown on the trees, but I'm going to go check out a few more on my own.
Well, you're quite welcome. Come back and visit us again.
Okay, thanks. The garland on this tree really takes me back to my childhood. So this is an example of their Hollywood tree on display here, and it's actually from the movie Holiday Inn, starring Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire, the movie that made White Christmas famous. I think this is going to be one of my favorite trees. This is a 1910 feather tree. The clips on it are holding the candles up. It's Victorian ornaments. This is before trees were full size. And then what we've got here in front of it is a Chrysler holiday car that actually went out right before the stock market crash, wishing everybody a prosperous new year. Little did they know what was to become. Well, this is a pretty groovy tree. It's a race car theme down here amongst all these race cars. Can't get more appropriate than that. I love this theme. The checkered flags. This tree is the Jeep-themed tree, and it's very rugged and outdoorsy. We've got a natural pine in there. We've got pine cones for decorations on the presents. Makes you want to get outdoors and celebrate the season in the snow. The Cars, Trees, and Traditions exhibit at the Walter P. Chrysler Museum in Auburn Hills is a great way to relive Christmases of the past and a good way to tell your stories to future generations. bedazzled and bejeweled at the Big Bright Light Show in downtown Rochester. And when their main street lights up with a spectacular light show, you know that the holidays are among us. And ho, 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 I've spotted Santa Claus. So they've got sidewalk vendors out on opening night, and I see that this is all the rage. Everybody's walking around there flashing things. What do we have here?
We have hair extensions, braids, any color hair you want.
Cool, okay. Hair extension braids.
We also have our dog collars.
Oh, the dog collar is cute.
Holiday stocking stuffers for the dogs.
Cute
and
idea.
even have little bones if you don't want whole collar, little bones right there.
Oh, very cute. Cool. Well, Cheryl, thank you for letting us come up here. Great view. We're on top of the balcony at Mix, a hair salon down here. And so, how do you like the light show?
Oh, it's been fabulous. We've been really excited about it, and we had a great turnout tonight, and the kids have loved it, and everybody's had a good time.
Yeah, this just is going to bring so many people down here for the holiday shopping, and they can come in here, check out your salon, and it's great. It's just, I love the atmosphere this creates, a small town, hometown feeling. Well, thank you for sharing this wonderful view with us.
You're very welcome.
Happy holidays! Well, Christy, I am so impressed. It's beautiful here. Tell me about the Big Bright Light Show.
Big Bright Light Show features 1 million LED lights covering the buildings of downtown Rochester.
Million lights.
Million lights.
Wow.
We were trying to get something that really was eye-catching, really gives people a feeling of nostalgia. Remember when they were kids, they used to drive through neighborhoods and look at the holiday lights, and that's what we're trying to recreate here.
Well, I think you guys have topped any neighborhood that's ever tried.
We tried. People accuse me of trying to land planes. Not yet.
No.
Give me a few years.
Well, this is nice. And so do you have this many people out here throughout the season?
Opening night always is the biggest, but depending on the weather, but total over the 35 days, about 1 million people come to see us.
Which brings up my next question. It goes from when to when?
It goes from the Monday after Thanksgiving through the end of the year.
Through the end of the year. So what, New Year's Eve is last night?
New Year's Eve is the last night.
Okay, so you can come out here and party New Year's Eve night too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I can only imagine that it's going to make people want to come down here and shop too, because you get to be in this atmosphere.
We have so many independent merchants here that when you come here and you go into different shops, you're going to see things you won't see anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, so can we look at some of the other little areas?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So these are LED lights, and you're very energy efficient. You're green.
Absolutely. It's an entire green show. Every one of the 1 million lights is LED. They're 90% more energy efficient than a true Christmas light.
Right.
So for us to do this kind of show with this amount of lights, we couldn't do it any other way.
Yeah. Yeah, well that's great. So you're just being good for the environment too.
Absolutely.
Pretty show for the community.
Exactly.
What a cool place to come see Santa.
Absolutely. Bring your own camera and stay to seeing people all night on opening night.
Opening night? Opening night. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
First Monday after Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Christy, so this is the
Snowflake Spectacular.
And I see why it's called that. It's beautiful. This is so neat. Where did you come up with these ideas? Because the whole Big Bright Light Show was your idea, correct?
Correct. Yeah, actually what we tried to do is really pull ideas from displays that we've seen all over the country to try and bring the best of what there's out there to Rochester. The Big Bright Light Show itself, where you see the Big Bright effect, it actually came from Disney World, the MGM Studios, where they do an event similar to this. The Snowflake Spectacular actually came from Saks Fifth Avenue in New York.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just beautiful.
It's 70 giant snowflakes that dance to 5 different songs. They're each 3 feet tall, so they're big. This is the Depot Plaza on East University, and this is our Dancing Tree of Lights.
It's coordinated to dance with the music.
Exactly. Yep,
Okay.
and it goes on continuously every night from 5 to 11.
Oh, okay. This is cute. Yeah. The reindeer are coordinated too.
Absolutely. Well, if we're going to have a dancing tree, why wouldn't you have dancing reindeer? It just makes sense.
Yeah.
We have giant toys, all lighted displays like the toy drum behind us, up and down Walnut from 3rd to University, renamed Walnut Boulevard, Candy Cane Lane.
Very cute. So what are some of the little toy light displays?
We have Raggedy Ann, we have a Nutcracker, the toy drum, a sailboat, a hobby horse, carolers, a giant top, teddy bear.
Candy canes, of course, right?
Of course.
So you know you're in the right spot.
That's
These are
right.
candy canes.
That's right.
So this is the Silkworm, and this is what, a good example of some of the independent retailers?
Absolutely. Silkworm is unique to downtown Rochester. They've been here over 5 years. They offer home furnishings, silk floral arrangements, and beautiful trees, as you can see, all the beautiful gift ideas.
Oh, and if you only had smell TV, it smells wonderful.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's really great how everybody came out in full force tonight, too.
Yeah.
Just really, it feels like that small hometown
And that's how it's
support.
always been. Yeah, Lanyap Night, which is the opening night of the show, has always traditionally been something that everyone comes to from no matter where they are. Even if they've moved away, they always come back for Lanyap. It's been going 35 years strong.
Lanyap, got
Lanyap.
it.
It's a Creole word. It means a little something extra.
Oh,
and so it's
okay.
a night that people come down and we give them a big thank you for being customers of downtown all year round.
And I want to thank you for taking me around, showing me all the little nooks and crannies. This, what is it? The Snowflake Spectacular Candy Cane Lane. And as we know, it's only here through the end of the year. You have until New Year's Eve to come down, look at the lights, go shopping, grab a bite to eat, all right here in downtown Rochester. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Enjoy the holiday classic A Christmas Carol at Meadowbrook and 8 decades of holiday decor at the Chrysler Museum. The Wayne County Light Fest lights up Hines Drive, and downtown Rochester shines with their big bright light show. Greenfield Village gets decked out for holiday nights, and the award-winning Jersey Boys returns to the Fisher. See How the Grinch Stole Christmas live on stage. Then start a holiday tradition with Home for the Holidays. The Charles H. Wright Museum celebrates Kwanzaa, and the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters amaze at the Palace. Find out who plays at this year's Little Caesars Pizza Bowl. Then head to the Joe for the WWE Raw Holiday Tour. Funny man Jeff Dunham brings his comedy to the Joe. Then the Trans-Siberian Orchestra performs holiday rock operas. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. Excited to be at the Village of Rochester Hills. It's like so inviting to shop too. And what do you think makes it such a great holiday shopping destination?
I think the biggest thing for us, especially this year, is the fact that we have 850,000 lights up this year. So it's been a huge attraction. People just really come out here just to see the lights a lot of the time.
So what do you think are some of your hot draws this season too, as far as stores?
I think for us, we have 2 new stores that just came this year, Apricot Lane and Hot Mama. Apricot Lane is the only one in Michigan, and Hot Mama is one of 2 right now, and I think they have their 3rd one coming. We have a couple new, we have Douglas J Salon as well as Massage Envy. We're really trying to cater to busy moms.
And not to mention the caliber of stores here. It's a great selection.
We have a huge selection of stores, yes we do.
Well, can we check out these new stores?
Yeah, let's go take a walk.
In here, Apricot Lane, tell me what kind of stuff can we find in here?
I feel like the store is very eclectic. It's you're going to be able to find a really simple dress or just a simple vest to add to your wardrobe, but I think you're going to find some really interesting one-of-a-kind pieces in here also. If you look around the store a little bit more, you're going to find that you only see like 5 to 6 of the pieces that are in here.
Okay.
And so any of these that you look at, you're going to notice that that's all they get.
For everything.
For everything.
And it's women's clothing, so women's clothing and accessories,
yes,
right?
Yes, but I feel like you can come in here with, I mean, my 13-year-old's been in here with me, and she's found things in here. And then I've been in here before, and I've seen women in here that are in their 60s, and they're just as happy shopping in here as well.
So I see they have a lot of accessories.
They do, they do. They even
cute.
carry some jewelry that are to give back. I know some of the pieces that they carry are to help support trafficking as well as to help support homeless.
So this is what you're talking about. This is part of the give back?
Yes, this is one of the pieces that they have. and part of the proceeds of this goes to give back for stopping trafficking with children. These pieces here are the ones that 25% of the proceeds go to help the homeless.
Oh my goodness,
And,
that is just so, that is so me. I love it. I like this. It's got the fender pick on this.
Yes, I have a girlfriend who is a musician, and she came in here and obviously fell in love with these. But these are all uniquely different.
Well, I was saying how great it is that you're here shopping with your wife. She's a lucky woman. But you said you make a mini vacation out of this every year.
We do. We travel from Windsor, Canada, and we come across every year to do our Christmas shopping. And we like to use it as a mini vacation. And we stay at the Royal Park every year when we come, and we have nice dinners while we're here. And we love it here. We find the community very clean, friendly, and safe. So we make it a yearly trip.
Okay, so he's proof positive that the Village of Rochester is a destination. It makes me want to think maternity, but it's not. It's for...
It is a lifestyle store for moms, and basically what they do here is help make your time shopping somewhat enjoyable if you have little kids. They have toys, animal crackers, and PS3s.
Oh my goodness, they thought of everything.
And there's a seat for your husband to sit in. One of the key things that they do here is they really help moms feel sexy, and they will work with you on whatever body style you have or whatever body type you have, and they'll help you figure out what's going to work best for you.
It's almost like having a personal shopper in a way. You come.
The girls that work at Hot Mama they call them stylists.
Fold it over your shoulders. Okay. So it's a cute look. That's kind of fun. And you can also just put it up. When it gets snowy.
That. Okay, I just have to say she was right, because you are shorter, but it looks fabulous. This is what a stylist does. This is like, people pay for this. You can come in here and just get it as part of the service, and you look adorable.
Thank you.
I love it.
I feel adorable.
Here for window shopping. Being in this open air mall at this time of year gives you a totally different experience. Not to mention, all of these lights make it feel quite magical. So I feel like I'm in New York City doing window shopping. I mean, look how beautiful Pottery Barn displayed their window. They've got the beautiful candlelight on the coffee table. This is another great festive window display. Banana Republic, they've got beautiful holiday sweaters out here for both men and women. Oh, and Francesca's collection. I love this store. It's eclectic and unique. We've got all kinds of fabulous items in there. We'll talk about Christmas. Check out this window. This is the English Gardens Christmas shop. These trees are beautiful.
Truly believe what it's like in the deep. It's all happening here, right here in the deep. There's something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.